Today on Stock Charts in Focus, you are joining us for the very first edition of a new weekly series here on the channel where we're going to be talking all things stock charts. We're going to be giving you an inside look at what's happening around the site, walking you through our latest tools, our newest features, making sure that you're aware of everything that's happening so that you can get the most value out of stock charts. Now this week specifically, we're taking a look at ACP. That's our new advanced charting platform, interactive, full screen. We've just released a bunch of very exciting new features on ACP, so we're going to dive into those today. Scans, multi-chart layouts, plugins, lots of good stuff. So let's get to it. This is Stock Charts in Focus. All right, my friends, well, we are back with Stock Charts in Focus. Again, a new weekly series from Stock Charts. We're going to be doing this every Friday. It's going to be a great way to keep you informed about everything that's happening around the site. Make sure that you're aware of our latest tools, our newest features, everything that we're working hard on behind the scenes, as well as special content coming out on Stock Charts TV. Anytime there's something new happening around stock charts, this is going to be the place to hear about it. Stock Charts in Focus every Friday. Of course, my name is Grayson Roze. I'm the Vice President of Operations here at StockCharts, and it's a thrill to be with you. We've talked about doing a show like this for a long time, so I'm just so excited that we're getting it off the ground here, and what a week to do it. We have some incredible things lined up. This week specifically, we're going to be taking a look at ACP, some brand new features that we've just rolled out in StockChartsACP. Of course, if you're not familiar with StockChartsACP, that's our new full-screen, interactive, highly dynamic advanced charting platform. ACP stands for Advanced Charting Platform. This really is the next generation of stock charts technology, one of the biggest new features that we've rolled out in many years. And this week, we've got some big additions to the platform that are going to make it even more powerful for you. So we're going to walk through those this week. Very excited to show you what we've been working hard on, what the team's been releasing this week, and it's all brand new in StockChartsACP. So again, I want to make sure that you're aware of what we're doing with this show. Again, this is going to be a weekly show every Friday, a couple of different places to find it. Of course, right here on Stock Charts TV. This is going to be the best place to find it. We're going to stream this content out for you every Friday, a new edition, but then also running this again throughout the week. So if you're tuning into Stock Charts TV throughout the week, there's a good chance that you're going to see Stock Charts in Focus pop up on your screen there. Now, if you're looking for this video specifically, though, we're also going to get this out on our YouTube channel, of course, the official Stock Charts YouTube channel. We're going to put this up there every Friday, a new edition for you to watch. We're also going to put this out on our social channels. If you're following us on Twitter, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, any of those social channels, of course, we are going to put this Stock Charts in Focus video up for you every Friday. So definitely look for it on the social channels. And then, of course, in our Chart Watchers newsletter. Now, if you're not familiar with our Chart Watchers newsletter, it's a weekly newsletter that goes out from us totally free, totally separate from your Stock Chart subscription, actually. So if you're a member, there is a chance you might not be on the Chart Watchers newsletter. So you're going to want to make sure that you go sign up for it. But we send it out every Saturday morning. I actually write the intro for it. But it includes content from John Murphy, Martin Pring, David Keller, Arthur Hill. All the analysts that you know and love on stock charts are writing content in the Chart Watchers newsletter. Plus, we do a lot of video highlights from Stock Charts TV, sort of recapping some of the best videos that you want to watch. Make sure that you follow up on. And then also some of the stuff that's coming up. We've got guest schedules in there. So we use the Chart Watchers newsletter as a great way to not only give you great, insightful content that's just fantastic to read and watch every weekend, but it's also another great way to stay up to date on what's happening around the site. This video, Stock Charts in Focus, is definitely going to be a part of that Chart Watchers newsletter moving forward. So if you're subscribed to the newsletter, that's going to be a great way to make sure that you can tune in to Stock Charts in Focus every Saturday when we send out the newsletter. Now, if you're not a subscriber of that newsletter, look for the little sign up box at the bottom of every page around the site. You can go to the site-wide footer, scroll all the way down on any page on Stock Charts. You're going to find the newsletter sign up box for yourself there. You can also go to stockcharts.com/newsletter, and there's a big sign up box there in the middle of the page. You can also learn more about some of the things that we do with the newsletter and go read the archive. So definitely be sure to subscribe to Chart Watchers. It's an important piece of what we do here around stock charts, and it's going to be a great way to keep up to date with stock charts in focus. Now, specifically this week, again, this show is geared towards keeping you up to date on everything that's happening around stock charts, all the latest tools and features, everything that we're doing around the site. And really the goal here is to make sure that you know what's happening. We're going to share some tips, some tricks, of course, lots of really good stuff to make sure that you're getting the most value out of stock charts that you possibly can. We want to make sure that you're getting everything out of the site, our tools and features that you possibly can. So this week, I am so excited to walk you through some of the latest features on StockChartsACP, of course, our new full screen, interactive, advanced charting platform. Again, we are sort of positioning this as the future of stock charts. It's not replacing Sharp Charts, our legacy tool, by any means. We still got big plans for Sharp Charts, but lots of incredible new things are happening in StockChartsACP in that new world for you. This has been a big year for us rolling out this platform. And this week specifically, I think this just might be the biggest week for ACP since we launched the platform itself. We really have brought some great things to the platform. So we're going to dive into that now. What I want to show you here, I'm on our Charts and Tools page. Of course, you can get to this page on the site by going to Charts and Tools here. This is a great resource, a great sort of listing directory type of page that includes all of our tools and features. So whether you're a member or just using the site for free, this is a great place to go. You'll see here, though, we have a box for ACP, and you can type in a ticker symbol right there, launch the platform. Of course, you can also launch the platform here from any page on the site. You can go up to the top of the nav bar, click ACP, and type in a ticker symbol. So we're going to pull up Microsoft, and we're going to head over to our new advanced charting platform because we have some very cool things we've just launched on the platform. I'm so excited to walk you through this. Now, if you haven't seen ACP before, this is what it is. Of course, very dynamic. You can scroll around, you can zoom through time, you can move indicators above and below, drop things up and down, move everything around your charts. Very dynamic. What we're trying to do with ACP is really create an interactive charting experience for you. But we call it a platform for a reason. It's not just about one chart at a time, sort of looking at one thing and then going somewhere else or pulling up a different ticker symbol. What we're trying to do with ACP is really build a platform where you can come and it's sort of a one-stop shop. It includes all the market data that you could want. It includes features like scans, like symbol summary, all the data, all the other features that you love, like ticker cloud and the scooter reports, those kinds of things. We're building it all into ACP to truly make it a platform. Now, we're also adding things like plugins, which we're going to talk about in just a minute, which make it even more powerful. So again, the concept with ACP is sort of to house everything in one place. Now, a great example of that is our new scans feature that we just rolled out this week. So if you come over here to the side, you can click on that scans icon. It's got a little new button right below it. And what you can now do in ACP is, yep, you guessed it, you can run advanced scans right from the platform. So you'll see you've got two options. Right here, I have your scans selected. These are the saved scans in my account, the custom scans that I've written, advanced scans that I've designed myself. I can select any of those. Let's select this one for new 52-week highs in the S&P 1500. And then I can run that scan, and right there in just a half a second, I get all of the stocks that are making new 52-week highs in the S&P 1500. Now, I can click on any of these to see a chart. So it's a really interactive way to run scans and then engage with those results. You get the list right here, and you can chart any of those symbols with ease very quickly. You can also save this to your account. So you run a scan, you come down here, you hit the Save to Chart List button, and what's going to pop up is what we call a little modal here that gives you a couple of options. You can either create a new chart list in ACP, merge it with an existing list, or replace all of the contents of an existing list. So a couple of different options there. Let's say you wanted to save this as a new list. You could just hit save, and there you go. You've got a new chart list with these scan results created. So very powerful, a quick way to run your scans. If you're like me, you've got your scans sort of set up from the scan workbench, and really what you're doing is just running them every day and seeing the results. This is a fantastic feature. Again, it just makes it so easy. Let's look at scooters in the large and mid cap groups over 80. Here's another scan. We get the results back. You can see the number that are triggering that scan. And again, all these results for you to sort through. So pretty powerful what we're doing there with scan results right in ACP. Now I'm going to close that and I'm going to go over to predefined scans because this is another option that we've built in to scans in ACP. You actually have the ability to run all of these predefined scans for bullish and bearish moves, candlestick patterns, P&F patterns, lots and lots of predefined scans that you can run here to sort of make it quick and easy to get set up with scanning. Now, one that I love, for example, is I'm going to go to P&F triple top breakouts here. I'm going to run that scan. This is one that I love to run. And we'll see what we get back. Again, we got a ton of results, so we can sort through those, save them to a list, whatever we want to do with them. It's a really, really great way to get started with scanning, and again, right from ACP to sort of bring everything into one place for you. So scanning, advanced technical scanning, right from ACP, one of the biggest features that we've been really, really excited to bring to the platform for a very long time. That is live. It's in ACP right now. Now, another feature that we've got a little new tab by is the symbol summary. This is something that we rolled out just a couple of weeks ago, actually. Some people have seen it, but just as a refresher, symbol summary gives you a very easy way to see sort of extra data for any symbol that you're charting. So it's automatically going to pull in data for any symbol that you have on your main chart. So I can go in here and see any of this sort of extra data, fundamentals, earnings dates, technicals, scooter ranks, a profile on the company. That's one that I really like to use. All of that is available in the symbol summary panel. So definitely look for that on the right side of ACP as well. Just click that little symbol summary link. Now, again, I mentioned we've had a bunch of things coming out to ACP, so I know we're flying through here, but a couple of other key features that we've just released this week I want to make sure you're aware of. Now, you may know that we can create multi-chart layouts in ACP. That's what this little plus icon does. So if I type in Microsoft and I hit the plus icon, now I've added a second chart. It's going to look exactly like the first one that I had up there on the screen. It's going to copy that style over, but I've added another chart of Microsoft. Let's say I wanted to add an Apple chart. I can type in Apple, hit the plus, and there we go. Now I've got an Apple chart. Let's say I want Netflix on there. Now I can create a Netflix chart, create these multi-chart grids. So what you can do is actually see multiple charts on the screen all at once. You can click from chart to chart to manipulate those settings. You'll see this little green border that we've just added, which indicates that you have that chart selected. One thing that we've done this week, we've made a lot of improvements behind the scenes to how these multi-chart layouts work, specifically the grid that divides them. So you see that we have a much more clear divider between the charts, and especially when you start adding more charts to the screen, that clear grid becomes really, really helpful to sort of see how the grid is laying out, between different charts. We've also improved the active chart indicator. So again, that green border around the chart. But one of the biggest features that we've added this week that I am just loving is the ability to maximize a chart from within a multi-chart layout. So you hover over a chart, look for this little maximize icon here in the VCR controls, what we call the VCR controls. Click that and you'll see that this chart blows up basically. I get an expanded version. I can move around here. I can analyze this chart, do anything I want with it, change the settings. And then to close it back down and go back to my multi-chart layout, all I have to do is hit the minimize icon, the shrink chart icon there, same as the icon that I use to expand the chart, or look for the icon in the top right corner of the screen. And that's going to shrink it right back down. Now I'm back to my multi-chart grid. So a really easy way to sort of create custom, almost like candle glance, if you're familiar with our candle glance tools, candle glance sort of equivalents in ACP, blow those charts up, analyze them, shrink them back down. It's a great way to pull up, multiple indexes, major indexes, for example, if you wanted to pull up some of the major indexes all in one view and then sort of drill into each one. Or maybe you want to pull up different stocks in your portfolio, compare them, stocks that you're watching, any of that kind of thing. We've got those options now with these multi-chart layouts. So very, very cool. Another thing that we've rolled out this week is table sorting. So you see that a lot of the tables around ACP now have different options here in the header. And so we can actually sort these tables very easily. If you want to sort by percent change, maybe you want to reverse that. You want to sort by the other way. You can do that. You can sort by last. You can sort by symbol. And then in the drawer, if you've got your chart list, for example, I'm looking at the chart list panel here on the right side of the screen, I can launch what we call the chart lists drawer, which is sort of how you really engage with your lists, how you manage them, and how you get sort of a more detailed view. Again, we have chart list sorting or table sorting in the drawer now as well. So maybe I want to sort by market cap. I can come down here and do that. Maybe I want to sort by scooter. This is a great way to do that. So table sorting has been added to ACP, really making chart lists even more powerful for you. So very excited to have that feature on the platform as well. Again, just lots and lots of good, very powerful features that we're rolling out in ACP. It just keeps getting better and better. This is a product that's under active development. We've got a long runway for it, and so we keep doing things every week to make this more powerful for you. So I'm just excited to see the progress, see it continue, and the feedback from all of you who have been using ACP, getting used to it. It's just been fantastic to see. So table sorting, making chart lists more powerful. Just another good example of how we keep dialing it up, keep making ACP better and better from week to week. Now, one other thing before I let you go, I want to highlight a new plugin, or two plugins rather, that we've just launched in ACP. Now, I mentioned this idea of plugins earlier. I said that we're making the platform extensible. What we mean by that is that we've partnered with folks like Arthur Hill, Larry Williams, Dave Landry, and now MarketGauge, Mish Schneider and Keith Schneider and their team at MarketGauge to bring new indicators, new visualizations, new tools to ACP and sort of build them on top of what you get out of the standard platform, sort of out of the box. So, for example, this week we've launched two new plugins from MarketGauge, from Mish Schneider and her team, the Triple Play Indicators plugin and the Real Motion plugin. We are thrilled to have these in the platform. What they allow you to do is purchase those plugins. They'll be added to your ACP experience, and the indicators that Mish and Keith and their team have designed are actually going to be built into your version of ACP. So I have already installed their plugins, and what you'll see is that over on the left side of the screen in the Add Indicator menu, when I scroll down to the bottom, I've got all of these different groups listed. I've got the Advanced Indicator Pack, I've got Arthur Hill's Trend Investor Pro Pack, Larry Williams indicators, and now at the bottom I have MarketGauge. So I've got these new indicators from MarketGauge that I can start to use on my charts. The same goes for Dave Landry's Trading Simplified indicators or Larry Williams custom indicators that he's built into ACP. Arthur Hill's are the same. We've got all of these different options to make ACP sort of customized to help you follow the experts that you're watching on StockCharts TV, that you're reading from. All of their work gets sort of built into ACP for you. So it's a very, very cool way to sort of customize your ACP experience and build more into it. Now, some of the indicators are paid, some of the indicators are free. Dave Landry's, for example, is a free indicator, free plugin rather. One of the plugins that's actually free is our own. We've created our StockCharts Advanced Indicator Pack, which you can see over here. It's totally free for members. If you're a StockCharts member and you're interested in exploring ACP, I highly, highly, highly recommend you go get this. You can actually come over to, on the right side of ACP, you can come over to the plugins panel and hit this See All Plugins button. What that's going to do is launch our marketplace. So we're going to take you over here and show you all of these plugins. It's incredibly easy to install plugins into your account. For example, if you wanted to install the StockCharts Advanced Indicator Pack, you just come find it in the list. You click that. Now I've already installed it, so it's going to give me a little bit different button. But if you haven't installed it, you're going to see a button that just says install. You hit that and it's going to be automatically instantly installed into your account. You're going to get these 7 additional indicators in ACP. And I am loving all of these indicators. I've been having a blast playing around with them this year. One that I specifically love, I'm actually going to close down some of these charts here. One that I really love is the distance from moving average indicator. I'm going to try to show you how. One of the indicators that I really love is the distance from moving average. So I'm going to show you on this chart over here. something that I've set up as what I call my MA distances chart. Now these two indicators up here at the top of the chart show me the distance from the 200-day simple moving average or the distance from the 200-day EMA, the exponential moving average. These two indicators, it's actually one indicator that's customized twice, are part of that StockCharts Advanced Indicator Pack. So again, totally free for StockCharts members, definitely something I would highly recommend you go get. And it's really, really easy. All you got to do is go over to that marketplace, hit install, free. It's going to be automatically installed into your account. So plugins are an exciting addition to ACP, and we keep adding more and more. We've got the MarketGauge plugins this week. If you're interested in that, definitely go check out Mish's show. Mish Schneider has her own show, Mish's Market Minute, on StockCharts TV. This week, actually, she's going to be doing sort of a deep dive, a big demo of her indicators in ACP. So look for that if you're interested in her work. But you can go purchase that plugin now. The MarketGauge plugin is out there. But look for our other plugins. We've got a bunch of great options and more coming soon. We've got a plugin specifically from Chaikin Analytics coming very, very soon. Those of you who know Dan Russo on the site and his team at Chaikin Analytics, Mark and Dan and all the good folks there, they're building a plugin into ACP that's coming out very soon. So I'm excited to share that one with you too. So this has been a whirlwind tour of so many features of ACP, so many things that we are doing. Probably one of the longer editions of StockCharts In Focus that we're going to have. Most of the time, though, this show is really going to be kind of a quick hit, tips and tricks and things that are new, things that you really want to keep an eye on as part of what's going on around StockCharts. So we are so thrilled to be bringing this show to you. Look for it every Friday. Again, in a couple of different places. It will be in the Chart Watchers newsletter, but it'll also be running on StockCharts TV. We'll have it out on our YouTube channel. We'll be putting it out on social media channels, the StockCharts Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn pages. So definitely look for it there. Every Friday, I'm going to be hosting you for another edition of StockCharts In Focus. So it has been such a blast to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, and we will be with you again very soon for another edition of the show, StockCharts In Focus. Looking forward to doing this every Friday with you. My name is Grayson Roze. Again, it has been so fun, and we will see you back for another edition very soon. Chart on, my friends. Hey, Grayson Roze here with StockCharts. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, consider giving it a like down below, maybe leave us a comment, and if you're new to the channel, you can subscribe at the link up above. We're gonna bring you daily content from an incredible collection of technical analysts and financial experts.